Hey, so today we're doing a paper crafting YouTubers hop for December. Our theme is 'Tis the Season. Check out everybody below to see what they've created for this hop. Thanks for being here. I hope you stick around. Hey, it's day 2 for December Daily. Let's see what we can get into in our crafting note today. So, to my surprise, my work email sends out a TC update every Friday, and we were featured on the front page of the update from yesterday's Christmas party. And so I thought I would just print this whole update out, and just to kind of keep that memory of what the college was doing on the 2nd of December, and put this in to the album. I printed out a picture that we took while we were there. I'm also going to use the reindeer shoe, and because this is sitting next to, so this was yesterday's journaling, but if I can pick it up, this is yesterday's journaling, and so I need to do something for the back here. Figured I would attach this to the back and have it be a flip out. I'm gonna make a pocket with this to put the TC update in, and then I'm gonna put all of that into this page protector. It's got a 4x6 and a 4x4 on top, and then the opposite direction on the bottom. I'm gonna put my journaling on this probably here, and then put the reindeer shoe in here. And I was thinking I might make a shaker pocket with the number 2. I have these red glitter numbers, or I have these that I was going to use. And then I have a couple of bits here I could turn into a shaker pocket with that. I could also put the number 2 on the pocket instead of inside here into the shaker pocket. So that is my thought. I can also use one of these to close the envelope, because I'm going to have the envelope flap here, this photo here, and I want the flap to be on the outside of the pocket. I'm going to put a little piece of Velcro so it'll stay closed. So that's what I'm working with. I'm going to use my envelope punch board to make a pocket, and I'm going to put you on fast forward and get it all done. All right, I'm going to attempt a voiceover. I've got the dryer on in the background, and of course it's always really loud. So, like I said in the intro, we're going to make a pocket. We're going to start with that. And I'm just going to say, me and the envelope punch board have never been on very good speaking terms, because I just have never been able to figure it out. But I think this tells me why I've never figured it out, because I've always been doing it wrong. So I'm just measuring down to what the back of the envelope punch board said to measure it down. And I think my envelope punch board might be a mini. I'm not real sure. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. So it said I needed to, for a 4x6 letter, which is the size of the pocket, I needed to cut this down to 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 square. And then I needed to score at the 3 3/8 mark. But you see, I'm measuring down 3 3/8. And I don't know why I thought that I needed to start. It doesn't, the instructions are not clear. And so I'm starting at 3 3/8, and I mess it up. But I leave some of it in. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting it right, because I always get it wrong. My envelopes never turn out with an envelope punch board, and this is why I started down at 3 3/8. But if you look and see where I'm scoring, that's from the top. Like, you go from the top down to 3 3/8 instead of from the bottom up to 3 3/8, and then you rotate it. And I'm trying to make sure I rotated it the right way, because it's just not looking right. So I finally was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. But then the pocket is square now, and it doesn't look right. And I'm like, well, what did I do wrong? So I go back to the envelope punch board to make sure that I didn't do it wrong. And I was like, I don't understand. So I'm counting again. I'm scoring again. I'm double checking myself. And so I'm like, well, maybe it's the wrong size paper. Maybe that's the problem. No. So then I was like, well, what if I started here? And boom, that fixes it. So you need to take from the corner and bring your paper down to the mark, not up to the mark. So then I'm using my notcher and my corner rounder to notch and round. And then I think I go to put it inside the page protector. Oh wait, no. So first of all, this pattern paper will be showing from the other side. I don't think I'm going to put anything else in it, but I did put this red foiled label on it so that I could maybe stamp something in there or write something in there for the next story, which I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. But then the pocket didn't fit into the page protector pocket, so I had to cut it, score it bigger. It's just this pocket, this envelope has been a hot mess, but I was not starting over. I wanted this paper, and I'm just winging it. So now I'm folding up that update, but it's way too big. It does not fit, and I should have known that. And I realize it's too big for the pocket. It's not going to close. So I decided to just take the front page, which is what we're on, and put it in there. So, and then I move on to cutting out this photo, which I know I've wasted quite a bit of paper on this, but I printed this out through Canva. I pulled it into Canva and did some photo editing on it because that's the only photo editing that I'm really savvy with. It's the only option I have. And I'm okay with wasting some paper. It's fine. Now I'm cutting down a piece of acetate to adhere this reindeer shoe on with some red line tape. I may come back and make that a shaker pocket. I've not decided yet. I don't know how that will read. I put it in the top one up here first, but it was just too heavy. It was making it kind of flop around, and so I moved it to the bottom. The weight wasn't right. And I think that's fine. And I thought about using this bow that I got from a candy and kept. And then I'm searching through here. I pulled out some stars and thought, I think I need some stars to kind of match the star paper. But then I think I decided to use some gold puffy stars. I adhered this gold glitter star to the flap, thinking that would bring in some of the gold that I'm fixing to add. Because I thought about adding some gold sparkle stars onto the photo, but then decided with the puffy ones. This is just my daughter standing between the Merry Christmas lights, living her best life. Christmas is our favorite. And now I'm just journaling about how exciting it is that we made the front page of the TC update. It might not be exciting for some people, but it's exciting for me. And then I turned my attention to this flap from the journaling from yesterday, which I'm having to score in a couple of rounds because my scoreboard is small. I did some red line tape on the outside edge and then just some double-sided tape everywhere else. I am adding, trimming that down and adding a piece of the star paper offcut from when I made the the envelope to the flap, so that's not just white. And I'm adhering that down with a piece of red line tape on the edge and then some rolling adhesive. I'm just trimming up the edges because it's a little bit too big so that it flaps open well. And then I am pulling out an Avery index tab. Is that what it's called? And one side said, "Oh, what fun," and the other side says, "'Tis the season," so that you kind of know that it flaps open. And I'm punching the holes. Realized that it was a little too wide, and so I trimmed it down and then punched the holes. All right, I think I am done. I just need to put these in the album and put a piece of Velcro on my pocket. Danielle's playing with her VR in the background, so if you hear her, you're okay. You hear her giggling. She's just having a good time. So let's see. Huh?
I'm Captain America right now.
Oh, that's neat.
And I have Thor's hammer.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
So I put this little information about the reindeer. Oops, I did not trim that off. Or that. It's fine. It's already got a label or tab on it. I put this on the back of my journaling from yesterday. And that is going to pop right in there. And then this will go right in there. And then I have these Velcros from the Dollar Tree. Which I'm going to just pop one on here. Just a little piece of Velcro. So we have our journaling, our photo, our reindeer shoe, and then inside here is the front page of the TC update with our photo. I might, I'm not very good at folding. So what I might do, since all of the pages did not fit, I may try to fit these other pages because I think it's really interesting, especially with the COVID and the mental health seminars, to put in there. So I might print this out forward to a page and see if that'll fix and fit in the folder a little bit better. I've not put my number on yet. Let's see, where do I want to put it? I don't think my other idea is going to work. Let's see how this looks. I think I like that. Either that or, where is that number 2? What did I do with it? Ooh, which one do I do? There or there? Okay, I think I'm done now for sure. I can't believe I forgot my number. I've only done December daily with numbers once, and I think that's why I forget. So, I have my day 2 story here. Need to make sure that I'm careful with that, which I might put. Okay, so thank you for hanging out in the Crafty Nook. I'll give you a close-up, and then I'll see you again next time.